Why do some people that are vaccinated still get infected, and we see some of those people end up in hospital?
Yes. From the phase 3 trials, in other words, the trials that the results from which were used to gain authorization for use from either the CDC in the United States or EMA in Europe, it was shown that about 5 to 10-12% of individuals who were vaccinated could still be infected. In other words, the protective effect was around 90%, shall we say, on average. That 10%, which got infected during the trials, and incidentally, these trials were carried out in countries where the virus was transmitted at high levels just to test the effect of the vaccine in preventing infection. That 10% which got infected, it was shown that they were mildly symptomatic to completely asymptomatic. They did not require hospitalization nor intubation. However, with use in everyday life now, it's apparent that particularly some of the older people whose immune system may not be up to scratch, they may not respond at all, or they may respond very poorly. And if they've got underlying conditions, then if they are exposed to the virus, some of them may get hospitalized, and we see even examples now in Cyprus, some will die. But that's not the failure of the vaccine to protect them, is the failure of their immune system to react to the vaccine in the first place.
So this shows how important the immune system is in providing this safety. So while talking about the immune system, could you tell us a bit how the mRNA vaccines work, just in lay terms?
Yes. We all know that all the information that our body needs to keep living is stored in our DNA. And this DNA, in order to be decoded, the molecule that does this decoding is the messenger RNA. So the DNA is copied into messenger RNA, and then the messenger RNA is used by the cell to read off and produce the proteins we need. Okay? So the vaccines, the mRNA vaccines, actually carry these synthetic mRNA molecules which encode for a single protein, and that is the surface protein that the virus uses to gain entry into our cells. So if we produce antibodies, then these antibodies block the virus from actually binding to our cells. So that's how they work.
Okay. I'll move on to, if you enjoyed that, you can click the link in the description to watch the full podcast or listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and our website. You can also ask questions in the comments below, which will be directed to healthcare professionals in our future weekly episodes. Thank you so much for watching.